quick update on Young Life for the week. We are on our way right now. Say hi, Faith.
Hi.
We are driving the sleeping kids to the doctor because they're both not feeling well right now. In the meantime, wanted to tell you that a couple things. One is that camp spots are pretty much entirely taken up right now. We might have one girl spot left. We might have one guy spot left. If you had told me or any of the other leaders that you're going to, you need to turn in your permission form, and you also need to turn in your deposit. And if a deposit's going to be an issue as far as financially, let me know, let one of the leaders know. We don't want money to ever be an issue why somebody can't go to camp, but we also don't want to not collect a deposit because it kind of gets some skin in the game for whoever's going so they don't back out. We've had people back out in the past. It makes us lose really valuable spots that other areas could take, or even that we could take somebody else, and then they back out last minute because they didn't really have any skin in the game. So that's why we're doing a deposit. Another thing is the fundraiser. We're calling it Trash to Treasure at the high school in Bradshaw at 9 o'clock a.m. on the 29th. If you're going to camp, I expect you to be there. You need to be there to be a part of one of the teams, because while you yourself are gathering pledges, we as leaders are also trying to gather some pledges for the entire event. And so if you want to benefit from the money that we raise, which hopefully will be significant and take down the cost of your camp price, you need to be there to participate in that event so that you can have that credited towards your account for camp. If you are not going to camp, if you can't go because you have something else going on this summer, or maybe there weren't any spots left, you want to do this event anyways, because you can take a pledge form, get people to pledge for garbage bags that you could pick up, full of roadside trash and all that, and then we can apply that money and save it in an account for your fall weekend trip in November. So we do a little like miniature version of camp in November called Fall Weekend. It's just a Friday, Saturday, Sunday deal. It's in West Virginia, and it's only like $70, $75. And I bet you that you could raise enough money on April 29th to pay for that, and you'll have that sitting in your back pocket for the fall. We are going to do teams of 4 or 5. We're not going to go out in a big mob. We're going to go out in groups with maybe 1 or 2 leaders, like adult leaders, and then a kind of a student-led team of like 4 or 5 people. We'll try to piece together 3, 4, 5 teams, hopefully. Then at the very end of the event, when we're done picking up all the trash we can, we're going to have a pizza party somewhere nearby, or maybe in Jaeger, we're not sure yet. We'll collect all the bag totals, we'll gather it up, then we'll do the math and figure out how much did we exactly raise so far. Right now, if we can collect 65 bags, which won't be hard to do, that we have like approximately $600 that's going to come off of our camp trip, which I think shakes out to be like already $40 or something like that off of each camp trip. And we expect to get a lot more than that. And so if you can get money for, say, if you can pick up 10 bags of trash and get sponsors for $1 or $2 per bag, maybe get 3, 4, 5 sponsors, you could probably get 40, 50, maybe even $75 or $100 towards your camp trip or your fall weekend trip. Then we as adults, as leaders, will try to bring the total cost of the trip down, and then really what's left over shouldn't be too much, we hope. We are doing the event in partnership with Adopt a Highway out of West Virginia in Charleston. So they're going to provide all of the garbage bag cleanup when we're done. They'll dispose of everything in a responsible way. They're going to provide sticks called litter getters that we can use to pick up the trash itself. I think gloves too. So the only big thing that you want to remember is that you're going to want to wear long sleeves. You're going to wear long pants. The best you can as far as foot protection. Definitely closed-toed shoes. Definitely closed-toed shoes. And we're going to make sure that it's safe for everybody too. And we're going to do all the trash cleanup in Bradshaw, and the goal would just be to beautify everything we can as close to the school as we can, and to try to bless the community and to set an example too. There are forms for trash collection pledges. I will put a link to that in our group chat. I'll also put a link to that on the McDowell County Young Life Facebook page. So if you didn't get one of those, you can go print one out for yourself, or stop by Mr. Roberts' room. He has a few copies of those too. And if you need copies of the information about camp, as far as the camp flyer, that also includes a letter for your parents and guardians, just to explain to them a little bit more about what Young Life is and who we are. Go pick that up in Mr. Roberts' room. That's also, of course, available to you. And then if your parents have any questions, send things along our way. You can direct them to us on Facebook. You can give them our phone number, 304-938-6113. Of course, I'm Paul. This is Faith. I think a lot of you have met her. She's driving on a turn right now. Last thing that you want to know, we are meeting on Thursday nights as a leadership team. We're meeting in Yeager at our house. We're meeting at Mr. Roberts' house with his wife Amanda and their daughter Ava the following week. And then the week after that, we're meeting at Miss Laura Polston's house. She's a middle school teacher at Sandy River. Some of you might know her. We are going to go in series, so our house, then Mr. Roberts, then Laura Polston's house. And it's going to be Thursday night, somewhere around 6 o'clock. We can send an update, but if any of you guys want to just have a place to hang out during the week in the evening, what we do is we talk about life, we talk about our high spots, we talk about our low spots, the best parts and worst parts of our weeks, see how each other are doing, and then we'll open up a Bible or some sort of a short study and talk about what would God have to say about some of these high spots and low spots in our lives, and then what does that mean for us if that's what he says. And so we're going to be doing that as young life leaders on Thursday nights. You are very much welcome to go. And if you want to go, even if you need a ride, let us know. That's why we're here. Hey, thanks so much. This video is incredibly long, but I felt like there was a lot to say, and it's really hard to get a hold of everybody at lunch between things going on in teachers' classes and then a lot of you having detention. Congratulations on that. And then some sports too. It's just been really hard to get everyone together. I thought this is at least one place where I could do a quick video while we're driving and get some information across. So hope you guys are having a good Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on when I post this, and we'll see you guys around.